Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your week ahead, October 14th to October 21st, 2019. Capricorn, I shuffle for some of your energy and we have some pre shuffle cards for you. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for being here. So glad you can make it. We'll shuffle for more in a bit. Let's take a look at what you got going on for now. So, in your pre shuffle, you have the Lovers, which came out twice. So you got some decisions that you are needing to make and making. And this is also connected to partnerships and relationships. And this may also include some passion or desire. And there's also something to do with you needing to make a decision because there's a time frame around it. You also have justice. Okay, so I feel like something karmic is happening here. There could be a legal matter here for you. Um, Justice also talks about making decisions. You want to make the right decision. But if you take a look with this particular justice, it's like there's a turnaround here. Okay, something karmic is going down here. So the balance has been shifted, or the balance around something is changing. Now, as it has to do with the lovers, there may be a toxic relationship or a poor decision that's been made, or there may be something that you are involved in or doing or with someone and it's toxic for you. It's just not working as much as you may want it to work. Something's come to an end that you may not want over, that you may be still holding on to, but it's toxic. Now, you also have panicky as your feelings, terrified, petrified, and anxious. So, what got you here, Capricorn? What are you feeling like this about? Is this around a connection? Is this around a legal matter? Around your decision? Someone else's decision? What is running out of time here? When you're feeling panicky, you also have attraction. So I feel like you feel just drawn to someone or drawn to something, or someone feels drawn to you, or something that's just magnetic for you. It's almost like you feel like you can't help yourself or someone can't help themselves. But there's an attraction here towards someone or something. And it's magnetic. There's a pull. You're feeling a pull, or someone is feeling a pull. I'm seeing a lot of blue here. So I feel like that there's a need to express yourself. Or maybe you're panicky because there's something you don't want expressed or said. There's something around communication here. And with this red, I'm thinking about the root chakra. There may be some anxiety here. You may feel ungrounded about something. Now you have honesty, which is a 14. And for me, that's temperance. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But there's some truth that needs to be spoken, or there's some truth you need to allow meaning you need to be honest with yourself, or you need to look at something honestly. But it may require a need to compromise or to cooperate if you're trying to be honest, in order to deal with perhaps some sort of discord or frustration, or clashing of interests, since you do have the lovers here twice, because something's out of balance, and there's a need for honesty. And that 14 breaks down to a 5. Something needs to change, or there is a change happening. You're experiencing some sort of transition, or perhaps you don't want something to transition. You could be separating from something, or someone could be separating from you. There may be some sort of adversity here. You may be reacting to something. This is why you may be panicky, or someone may be reacting to you, which is causing you to feel panicky. Well, 5's a difficult energy. And so this is about you needing to do things in proper measure and see how to temper and balance the situation. But honesty is required, whether you need to be honest with yourself or with who or what this is you're dealing with. You have rewrite your story, Capricorn. So whatever is playing out, how it's been playing out, how you've been writing your story, it needs to be rewritten. So there is a need for a change here. There is a need for something different to occur. There is a need to be mindful about what it is that you really should be attracting to yourself, or finding yourself attracted to. To address this panicky feeling you're experiencing, you may be feeling over your head about something. Something's over your head. You're swimming in emotions about something. And this could be around a choice or relationship or a legal matter, or something that's suddenly out of balance here, or something that has shifted but you haven't, and it's time. You see that clock. So let's get into what's happening here. There may be a need to cut something out. There may be a need to make clear, decisive decisions once and for all. You may have an issue with a decision or something being cut out from you. Spirit, what does Capricorn need to know about October 14th to October 21st, 2019? And these messages. What does Capricorn need to know about October 14th to October 21st and these messages? For anyone who cares to know, in the spirit of Halloween, I'm using, you got the 5 of Pentacles just popped out, so you may feel outed or out in the cold, or you may be experiencing some sort of material loss or lack, or you may feel like someone doesn't care, or you may be trying to recover from something, but there's some sort of lack or depletion or need to rebuild. What does Capricorn need to know October 14th to the 21st? Oh, I was saying this is the Twisted Tarot Tales for anyone who would like to know. It's explicit like horror movies. So if you like horror movies, then this is cool. If you don't, then this isn't for you. Sorry. Okay. All right. Easy does it. That's what I'm hearing. Easy does it, Capricorn. Easy does it. Do things above board. Tell the truth. All right, let's see what's happening. Oh, King of Swords. King of Swords has been coming out a lot. A lot. Uh-oh, this is a pair. We got a couple here. This is you needing to balance your yin and yang. At the bottom, you got the King of Wands. Okay. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. With the King of Wands energy is the overall energy here. You take a closer look at that. He's all packed up and ready to go. He looks to be around like some sort of village or tribe. And he looks like he's leaving. He's departing. Looks like he's getting ready to go explore or move on, right? Now, either whatever he was doing here is done, or perhaps, you know, what's going on here is too primitive, or there's a lack of growth or expansion here, and this King of Wands is leaving to explore and move on and seek other options and seeing what he can achieve or find or do. Because the King of Wands, you know, he can be really friendly. He can be, you know, strong-willed, creative. And so you may be looking to move on from something. Something may be, you may no longer want to do something that was going on a certain way already, or something may be outdated to you, or you no longer, you know, prefer a certain structure. But this just feels like you know, you're leaving or somebody's leaving. Perhaps a family unit. This is like a tribe. Now, your energy, your attitude, how you show up, Capricorn, is strength. And so this here is Leo energy. So you could be dealing with the Leo or have this energy in your chart. But this is you trying to be strong and determined and willful. But I feel like you're being held back with something you're determined to do or get to or achieve here. You're struggling with something. You're struggling with something, and I also feel you're being restrained in some way. You're being held back somehow with something that you're struggling with, determined to do. Now, in the distant past, you got this Queen of Swords. and she looked like she does not have it all quite together, right? She looks like she already done got to cutting, even herself, perhaps. With this Queen of Swords here in the distant past, you may have been struggling with someone embodying this Queen of Swords energy, or this could have been you. But somebody might have, cut you off and harshly. Somebody may have cut you off from something that you're struggling with, or you were trying to be determined to do. Because this Queen of Swords can be a bitch. This is somebody who, will be very blunt. But she got scissors. Okay? And she might have, because the mouth is cut wider than it should be. So somebody might have spilled the tea, told everything. Told everything to the point of even harming themselves to do it. So you may have been struggling to try to keep somebody from harming themselves here. Somebody that, but this feels like somebody cut you off, or you're struggling to cut somebody off. Someone may have been harsh in the communication, like really blunt, like really said some really painful, hurtful stuff, and on purpose. And so in the recent past, you have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess can talk about using your intuition. And we do see that down here she has some tarot cards here. And even a little, what is that, a crystal ball. And that's Elvira. And so, but Elvira, has like a little bit of a seductress look to her, kind of like of a mistress, right? And then she got a skeleton in the back, and there's all these books. So in the recent past, it might have been a lot of knowledge and information that was hidden. Something could have been a mystery. It might have been a lot of knowledge and information that was hidden, that you wanted to get understanding with, or that came out. Because she got these tarot cards here. This is trying to get to hidden knowledge, hidden information, right? To uncover the mystery. Getting to the secrets. There was a secret there might have been secrets in the recent past that were uncovered. Somebody might have had a skeleton in the closet. I feel like there was a lot of information in the recent past that either came out or was being, or there was work being done to try to uncover. But somebody was using their intuition. And so, where you at present in your challenge is you got this King of Swords and the Tower. So what you're trying to do right now, Capricorn, is you're trying to see what you can do to make a decision to get away from the disaster that's hitting, from the shakeup, from the adversities, from the problems. Because with this particular King of Swords, there's some sort of damage control you might be trying to do, but you may not be able to see how to do it because he has no eyes. So the problem here is how do you do damage control with something that has now hit? The shit has hit the fan. Okay? Whatever this was out of space. This just came out of nowhere. And now you're running, somebody running for the hills. Trying to escape. Because something is happening all of a sudden. And you don't see how to address these changes, this shakeup, this uncomfortability, this devastation, this disaster, this invasion. Because that's what this is. This is an invasion. You don't see how to deal with it. Something that you want to cut out. Because what's on your mind is this Ace of Pentacles. And some of you may be looking to seek more information and knowledge from someone who tells fortunes or tarot and uncovered a lot of information. And with this Ace of Pentacles on your mind, this is what you wanted to gain some knowledge. Perhaps gain some insight. Gain clarity. Cut away the bullshit. Get to the truth. You want the information. You want what needs to be said, or what's not being said to be brought out. I'm hearing unconventional means. You may be trying to figure out what can you implement to cut this away, to how can you go in a new direction? How can you control this? How can you hide this? This may be something you still want to keep hidden, or you don't want it to come out. Or this may be you determined to get the information you need or want here by any means necessary. But you want this. You want to gain here. You want to receive. And this is something you see of value. That's what's on your mind, is how do you gain what you want here? You may be trying to see ahead to gaining the situation. In the future, you have the Lovers that comes out again. So there's something around timing. That clock is in the background. Timing is important. Around, perhaps you're dealing with a Gemini, around a decision, around a relationship. And this is a head over heart decision. This could be a contract or agreement. It's possible that there's a need to rewrite it in order to gain it. You may be trying to rewrite the contract between yourself and someone else. Or someone may be trying to do that with you. Because you want to avoid a disaster or an invasion of some sort with this person. So you want to figure out how to go and achieve it. Now, what's in your environment is the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles, this feels like somebody who's trying to sell something. This could be around business or money, trying to manage something. This is somebody trying to sell something, trying to convince. Someone may be trying to convince you of something, may be trying to get you to buy into something here, Capricorn. Maybe trying to get you to invest, to partner. And so you want to be mindful about, the contract, the details. Someone may be trying to make you feel like this is something that time is of the essence, or this may be you. But the King of Pentacles is about business and money. You see here, he's got some sort of bottle of shit he trying to sell to the people. The thing is what he's selling authentic or is it bullshit? That is the question. This may be something to be concerned about. Making sure it's on the up and up. This may be something you see as something to gain. You may see this as something that will change things. You may be looking to make drastic changes, or see this as something that will rewrite your story. But you want to be mindful if you're getting the truth here. And if this is something that is grounded and steady for what it is that you're trying to attract. So what are you panicky about here? Are you in over your head? Or someone making you feel panicky? Like you need to hurry? Now you got the Tower here twice, which is very significant. And this is your hopes. You're hoping to keep something contained. You're hoping to keep this contained. You're hoping for this to not get out of control, you don't want this to change. You don't want this to shake up. because they're out here keeping the grounds, trying to make sure that this plant doesn't go off. You're trying to avoid adversity. You're hoping to avoid adversities. But see, somebody falling to somebody falling here, somebody in danger, even though you're trying to minimize the trauma, the crises. That's what you're hoping to do, is to minimize this. You're trying to minimize the shakeup, trying to minimize the crisis, trying to get it under control. And so the likely outcome here is you got this Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is the potential of a new opportunity, coming up with a new creative opportunity or offer, perhaps. But it's spilling. So what are you doing to get this opportunity? Are you being dishonest? Trying to see how to gain? Planning? Are you looking to be deceitful? Is someone looking to be deceitful with you? Are you not doing things above board because you're feeling panicky? Because with this opportunity, there's blood in this, and it's a skull. And it's amidst clouds. It's blurry. It may not be clear to you how to seize an opportunity. Or you may be doing things undercover or cloaking when somebody's doing this with you in order to get an opportunity or offer going here. So again, be mindful about honesty. And you want to be able to do things to create balance and to temper the situation. And with the Lovers here, are you making the right choice? Is this a choice of passion? Or is this a choice of logic? Because at the Addams family, this couple, didn't they always kind of do things driven by passion, not necessarily by logic? And what are you struggling here with? And to what extent is this plan or communication to cut something away or to see a strategy through with that you're struggling with or you are determined to make happen? But there's some air of being restrained. There's some sort of restraint here around this, some sort of being held back, as if to say you need to really consider what you're doing or about to do. Who is this King of Pentacles? Is this person trying to get you to buy into something? Is it practical? Because this opportunity doesn't look like it's all cracked up for what it is being presented to be. So what does your fortune hold? You do have two aces here. You want to be mindful about what you're gaining, because just because it's shiny doesn't mean it's good. But you do want to establish something new. You do want to gain something here. So let's take a look at what the guidance is for you. What is something positive you could do here? Just be careful about the opportunity or what you're creating, or if this is around new love or an offer, be careful whether you're extending it or it's being extended to you. You want to do things above board. And whatever this is, I feel like you might need to just lay this all the way down and be honest and rewrite this story. Spirit, what is the guidance? What is something positive for Capricorn? October 14th to October 21st, 2019. What is something positive for Capricorn? This is what came out. Igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. This is something positive that you can implement as your guidance. Igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. Find balance in a situation, whether this is between you and someone else, that you may be in a relationship, partnership, or trying to come to some sort of agreement. Be mindful of the changes that are being made or that you're trying to make. Okay? I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching. Bye.